Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the KKRLA Season 3 Eastern Final Four. This is the match who determines who goes to face the Sokina Producers in a 20-minute match for the Season 3 KKRLA Championship. What does it mean for the Kina Records if they make it? They could be the first, one of the first new 4 teams that could come in and win the championship. Potentially. But this is basically any sort of new team's first appearance in a Final Four. So they have first appearances on their record. What does it mean for the B-Tapes if they make it to the championship? Well, also, they have first appearances, as this is the first time their program has ever been in a tournament. The B-Tapes really need to pull it off here and right now if they want a shot at a championship to play against the Sokina Producers on Friday. That'll probably be a late-night match, if I'm not mistaken. But it's between the number 2 Kina Records and the number 4 B-Tapes and determines here who goes to the championship. The B-Tapes need to play some really good offense here to make and have a chance. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, these two magnificent teams going head-to-head here at DFH Stadium. Let's go ahead and read off the match info. The number 4 B-Tapes and the number 2 Kina Records play here at DFH Stadium. The B-Tapes able to dominate Kina Club in a 4-2 win to set to find another win against the Kina Records. Kina Records winning against their rival are attempting to be the first one of the new teams to make it into the championship. If they get beat here, ladies and gentlemen, you'll have to wait for next season, which will probably be somewhere near August or September, and you'll have to see, well, does the team do good? Is one of the new 4 teams going to make it, quote-unquote new? That's for us to figure out when we get there. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get this game started. White and purple, you would think it's pretty good color combination, but not here as these two teams set to find a championship. In their eyes and in their future, it depends whoever wins this match. B-Tape's already trying to get an early lead. Senti going to throw up that shot for someone to get. Nobody's there to grab it. Goose going to send it outwards. Mitty tried to send the shot. No luck there. B-Tapes almost got us started off early. On the Kina Records, you've got Goose, Mitty, Samara, and Imp. For the B-Tapes, you have Senti, Buzz, Tusk, and Sundown. B-Tapes trying to get a shot off. Tusk going to be the one to start us off here for the B-Tapes as they make it 1-0. The first shot of the game and the first lead of the game. So we'll see how that settles out here, as Tusk is going to bring us the first goal of the game for the B-Tapes. 9:31 as we go into the second tip here. This ball is going to send itself over into barely midfield, but mostly on the Kina Records side. Sundown sends it away into the Kina Records side. Tusk tried to be that one offensive man again, but Samara's going to block that attempt. Samara tried to send a shot up. Goose going to be the one to block it. I realized what I just said. Samar tried to send up a shot. Goose is going to be the one to block it. Those two are teammates. Tusk trying to set up a shot. Imp almost with the block. Tusk is going to get it to roll in. What a nice play. 0-2 now. Tusk throws it off of the corner. I'm not even sure if that hit Imp. It didn't. So it just rolled in there. Pretty good. So let's go ahead and see who's going to win this one. It is going to be out into the Kina Records side. Imp trying to send it down to the B-Tape side now as they want a shot at a goal. Senti, no, not Senti. I don't even know who that was. Pretty sure it was Sundown who blocked that shot or sent it off or something. B-Tape still trying to fight to send it into the Kina Records side. Senti trying to send it down for the B-Tapes. Almost rolled off a Goose. That would have been an unfortunate own goal. Sundown gives it to Senti. What a nice play by Tusk, Sundown, and Senti. Tusk saw the shot, threw it off the wall. Sundown threw it off the wall. Senti puts it in to make it 0-3 against this Kina Records team. Here goes this shot as it makes its way into the B-Tape side. Kina Records obviously wanting a chance and a shot at glory here. B-Tape's trying to send something down. 0-3. With now 8 minutes left on the clock as we come here. Only 2 minutes, and we already have 3 goals. I think that averages like a goal every 45 seconds. No, I've got my math wrong. Mitty almost sends up a shot. It goes off the crossbar, and we saw Goose try to put it back up, but no luck there. Sundown sends it away. Tomorrow trying to get the offensive edge. Buzz going to hit the block. Tomorrow trying to put that ball back up. Sundown going to send it up in the air. Is it on the Keener Records side? I would assume so. Yes. B-Tapes obviously want to take another shot at a goal. Not a lot of good defense being played by Keener Records. Sundown able to squeegee it through to make this game 0-4. Now, there are still 7 minutes and 17 seconds for the Keener Records to do absolutely anything. Right now, it's all B-Tapes for the 2 minutes, and I think 43 seconds it's been. Now, the Keener Records winning another tip. B-Tapes trying to play that good offense to try and get it down to the Keener Records side, because once they get a lead, they don't take their foot off of the gas. They want to keep adding to it, because you can't just hold on to a lead and expect it to win you a game. I mean, we have seen that happen a lot of times, especially I think I have a chance. Oh, Keener Records going to get their first goal. Imp throws up that shot. We saw a lag ball right there. In case you didn't know, if you saw it right there and you were watching, Sundown hit the ball, and it lagged. It still would have went in, but still, lag balls are not the best thing to deal with. Now in the 6th tip, which is going to go over into the B-Tape side once again. Sundown, unfortunate miss. It's going to be now 4-2 for the Keener Records. I think Goose found it to be lucky enough that Sundown was going to be the one to miss the ball. Now, 7th tip going to go over into the B-Tape side. The Keener Records hoping that nobody's there to play defense. Nobody is there to play defense, but I don't think anyone got there realistically in time. Now that ball shoots itself over into the B-Tape side. Ball making its way to the Keener Records side. Samara gets the save, puts a stop at all that momentum. Cincy trying to do something here. Mitty trying to do something here. Buzz throws it up, gets the lineup. Buzz with an isolation. What an amazing play, making it now 5-2. Buzz just flew across Samara and got that shot in. It was pretty. It was very pretty. Now, with the 8th tip, 6:14 left on the clock, this ball's going to go into the B-Tape side once again. Mitty trying to throw up a shot. Tuss trying to send it away. That basically lines it all up for Samara or Goose, either one. Trying to send up the shot. Now 5-3. Seems like the Keener Records are starting to get back into the game with some blocks and some shots. What some nice plays from these teams. As now it's 6:05 with the 9th tip left on the clock. What? That's the biggest brain fart I've ever had. 9th tip, as now is what it is, and I meant to say like 6 whatever it was left on the clock. I guess I'm just a tad bit crazy, but that's okay, because everyone's a bit crazy, right? Or is it just me? But that ball making its way out into the B-Tape side. Going to be stopped momentum by Tusk, the big man for the B-Tapes. You obviously, if you want to win a game, you want to have a big man. I know that sounds weird, but it is the truth. I'm pretty sure that a lot of games have been won with a big man on the winning team. Ball now on the Keener Records side. B-Tape's obviously wanting to carry something out as we almost hit regulation time, which is 5 minutes. Buzz trying to set up a shot for somebody to grab. Nobody's there to grab it. Imp playing that goalie defense. Let's try to send it away. Goose trying to send a shot out for a Keener Records player. Nobody's there to grab it as Sundown is the one to get the first touch. Goose trying to send it away. Goose trying to send up the shot. Gonna barely miss. Still rolling in. Still there. Anyone to grab. Imp gets blocked by his own teammate, who was Mini. Samar trying to send up that final shot. It is really just craziness right throughout here. Tusk's going to be the one to send it away off of Samar's shot. Cinti trying to send it down. Long shot. And is now doubling the Keener record score with 6-3. Some amazing offensive plays by the Beat Tapes. It's really just been teamwork. Teamwork triumph here. As now there has been a whole entirety of... I mean, it's just been plays after plays. I know it says there's been a lot of isolations, but I think there should be a decent amount of assists given out. I know there's only been 2 assists, but for that came with another teammate throwing down the ball. Imp going to get up that nice shot to send it 6-4, and now only 2 goals behind. Once again. As now we go into the 11th tip with 4 minutes and 14 seconds left on the clock. How is it like that? I don't know. That's because 10 minutes, but it's going to be the Keener Records winning that tip just barely as it's on the V-Tape side. I'm still trying to sit it down and tie up this game. Samara trying to send it away. Tusk trying to get that lineup. Sundown with an own goal. You cannot do that. I don't know exactly what Sundown was trying to do. Just had the perfect lineup for a shot if you are a Keener Records player. But you're the Beat Tapes player. You got to be playing some defense. Yes, Sundown. That look of shame right there. 12th tip. It's going to go in barely into the Keener Records side. Almost bounced off the Tusk. 350. Almost left on the clock. As now it's 6-5. Beat Tapes just barely holding on to a lead. And Midi trying to send down a shot. Cinti's going to send it back. Imp sends it off the wall for the Beat Tapes to potentially play any defense. Samara lining up a shot, trying to tie the game. Nobody's there. Somebody thought it was better to ride the wall than to play defense, as now this game is tied 6 even. Sundown obviously not playing good defense. Somebody's got to get that goalie job away from Sundown. As now it's 6 even in the 13th tip with 3:35 left on the clock. That ball's going to go into the V-Tape side. Tusk sends it away. You can see Tusk is ready to play some defense. Sundown might be a bit better on the offensive side. Who knows? Tusk is obviously better at defense. I mean, usually the big men are, but you can't say the same for Casper. We'll never forget those times. Midi still trying to send that shot down. Goose tries to give it to a teammate, but overshoots the red zone. B-Tape's now trying to pull off something offensively here, but it is going to be a bit of a halt because the Keener Records are able to do something with it. Goose with an amazing block. Tusk tried to send it away, still on the B-Tape side. The B-Tapes really need to get their defense together, especially their offense. Cinti with the nice block. I mean, imagine if that was Sundown. Ugh. But honestly, you can't judge a book by its cover just yet, but he has had 2 mishaps. I mean, Sundown only able to grab 1 goal. That's a setup. It's going to be sent away by a Beat Tapes player. Tusk almost had an accidental setup. It's going to be sent away back into the Beat Tapes side. The Beat Tapes are almost able to get some offensive move. Midi trying to set up that shot. Sundown with the block. Sundown now trying to redeem himself after those 2 mishaps. Sundown able to get the pinch off the floor. Now going into the Keener Records side. Tusk trying to set up a shot. That gives it to Cinti. Look at that. Plays being made by Tusk. Tusk with the defensive and offensive stride. Plays being made by Tusk. You could just see they were ready to do something with that. As now it is 6-7. As now it is the 14th tip. It's going to go into, still sticking in midfield, barely on the Beat Tape side. It's now officially on the Beat Tape side. Buzz trying to put a stop to any momentum. Midi trying to get that shot lined up. Samar trying to send it away. Tusk with the nice block, still in the red zone. You still have to play defense. That ball barely rolling in. It's going to be an own goal. Now 7 even. Game is now going into Beat Tape's offense, now into back and forth. Tusk with an own goal. You never thought that amazing offensive playing man and defensive playing man would make a mistake such as big as that. But let's be fair, nobody's perfect. Now going into the 15th tip, the Beat Tapes will barely win it as it's barely on the Keener Record side. Cinti still keeping it in the Keener Record side. Still trying to throw up a shot. Amazing shot by Cinti. Amazing save by Samara. Imp's now got to be the one to send it out, but Buzz going to roll into that. Goose going to send it away. Tusk trying to throw out that shot. It's going to roll off the crossbar. Somebody's got to be there to put it back up. Sundown. Got to hit it. Going to go over Sundown. You can't have that mishap happen. Almost a shot. It's off the crossbar. Mitty tried to get that final shot, but Tusk going to be the one to 50-50 and roll into that to stop any momentum. Still making its way into that side. Samara trying to send up that shot. Going past all Beat Tape's offense. It's going to be hit in by Sundown. Once again, Sundown with another mishap. 52 seconds for the Beat Tapes to tie it. Now in the 16th tip. Whoever wins this goes to face the Sokina Producers in a championship game. Beat Tapes will win that tip. Mitty trying to be the one to send it out, but no luck there. Sundown trying to get it past him. It's going to be Sundown! Redempting himself from that mishap. Sundown was able to squeegee it past Imp, still rolling in. Going to be hit in by Samara, now 8-8. 45 seconds left on the clock. Anyone to take the lead here. Now with the 17th tip. You can hear the crowd is roaring in this extremely close game. It really depends who plays better in crunch time. $30 seconds remain on the clock. Beat Tape's really trying to get that ball to roll in. Can't really get a good look on it. Tusk trying to get it in. Gets it in the Keener Record side. Tusk still putting it in the Keener Record side. It's going to be sent out to Cinti. Cinti with the miss. Sundown 50-50s with Imp. Goose still trying to send it down. Buzz trying to send it back. Tusk with the lineup. Sundown with the lineup. Almost. Blocked by Samara. That shot is still traveling. Ladies and gentlemen, it is overtime. 8-8. Crunch time triumph. Who's going to be the one to do it? B-Tape send it in there. Imp sends it away. Nobody's there to play defense. Somebody's got to play defense. Buzz trying to send it away. Tusk sends it into the Keener Record side. That could have been a terrible mishap. But we have to go see who has more shots. Well, with the shots adding up, it is 13 for the Beat Tapes. And for the shots adding up over here, it is 14. It's going to be Buzz almost sending up the final shot to end the game. Sundown trying to send it back into the Keener Record side. Goose. It's now 14-14 within shots. Samara trying to get up that final shot. Mitty trying to get the lineup. No luck. Cinti trying to send it away. Buzz trying to send it away. Will send it away into the Keener Record side. Goose going to be the one to run into that. Mitty with the lineup. Nobody's there to block. They better feel lucky that that shot rolled off. Trying to give it. Imp's lined up. No. Samara's lined up. No. It's just back and forth. Tusk tried to send it down. Imp with a nice block. That would have been a long goal if Imp didn't block that when it's down on the Keener Record side. Sundown sets it up for a teammate. It overshoots the red zone. Samara now trying to send it away. Cinti going to try to send it back into the Keener Record side. No. It's crunch time mayhem. Gonna be lined up for a Keener Records play. Goose is gonna do it for the Keener Records. With an impressive game all around. 3:34 was left on the overtime. And it is gonna be Goose ending that game. Samara, your MVP, 787 scored, 2 goals, 3 assists, 3 saves, and 2 shots. We're going to have to wait to see the Beat Tapes next season if they can do it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Let's get into the after-game talk. What an impressive game by the Keener Records as they were able to come back from a 4-0 and make it 9-8 in overtime. It was an impressive play all around, And I can't even imagine how someone would even do that. Keener Records offense obviously was not playing very well at the start, but was able to start getting into rhythm coming into the game. You could see Beat Tapes still trying to trail with that lead. Couldn't really grab it. Keener Records defense was obviously not playing well at the start, but still was able to make its way. And then it was the Beat Tapes offense that was playing very well at the start. They still were playing very well. They just couldn't get the shots that they wanted. The Beat Tapes defense, I have to say, was playing extraordinarily. It's just that they let up so many goals. If they just were able to block maybe 2 more, and Sundown wasn't playing the way he was, I think they obviously could have gone to the championship to face the Sokina producers. But without that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you catch me on Friday to see the number 2 Keener Records versus the number 1 Sokina producers. It was a lot coming into here, and they will be playing at Champions Field for the Season 3 KKRLA title. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, and I will see you there for the KKRLA Season 3 championship game. See you there.